talk about putting granite and tile and crown molding and the texture right in stone. I mean, it is not just about building a house. He has a specialty of making sure that the quality's wherever it is, he's putting it in it. And we have a lot of thanks, because in this day and time, people don't think about these amenities. They think about profit. So I've seen him think about quality over profit, and this is going to make a difference. Houston is so great because we will be able to sell these houses again. And there's a difference. As a real estate person, there's a difference. Let's give him a hand.
Well, good afternoon. I should be saying, well, not quite afternoon. Good morning. I'm Denzel Washington. Sharone, Mayberry couldn't be here. I thought you all would get a kick out of that. Valerie saw me this morning. She said, man, there's something different about you. What'd you do? I said, well, just take a look, a closer look. She said, I get it. You cut your mustache. So that is. Listen, really thank all of you all for coming out. And as Gerald has already alluded to, we have to give a lot of thanks to our honorable mayor. I must admit that I was a little doubtful after the mayor took office, and I said, man, he goes affordable housing, it's not going to happen anymore. But I must say today, I'm pleased to announce that we're doing it big. I mean, really big, bigger than we've got it before. Let's give her a round of applause for that. So here what we have now, just here on this block is 13 or 14 houses, a little over $2 million. Who would have thought that a poor boy from 3rd Ward on a dead-end street of a Canfield would be doing business with the city of Houston? You know, $2 million worth of business with the city of Houston. So I like to say, Mayor, when you come looking for your loan, I think Brian Stoker got Shirley Penny. If we don't call him, we need to pay you back. But listen, I'm proud to be a part of this, and want to give special thanks to Neil Radcliffe. Mark, you be sure and go back and let him know that we really appreciate all that he's done with the old regime and the new regime. Certainly with Ryan Bibbs, Cedric Lassane, those are the guys that really pushed hard to make this thing come to fruition. So let's give those guys a round of applause. And certainly without Neil, you guys, man, y'all need to make sure that he really understands. We really appreciate it. We're looking for the next round of houses to come out. Hopefully, after we get some of these closed, we're going to replenish the funds. We'll give the mayor some of our money back, and we'll replenish the funds and start another batch of houses. For those that do not know, and Gerald kind of alluded to it, 20 years ago, it's been maybe about 22 years ago now, having bought the first house, I was in between buying a Mercedes. I was working at Kellogg, MW Kellogg, in the IT department. So I went home one afternoon with a Mercedes, had good credit, had a little money in the bank, and went home, and I can remember like it was yesterday, a 300E Mercedes-Benz, clean, that's all that does. So I'm driving through the neighborhood, and I'm thinking, man, you know, they're remodeling houses in my neighborhood. People like Gerald Wong, Mac Z, Kendrick, Lavelle Vincent, Ken Phillips, I can go down the list. And I thought if they're remodeling houses and people are buying them, I could surely do that. So I went home that same weekend and took the car back and bought a house. And my mother thought, this man has got to be crazy. How do you go in one weekend and from buying a house to buying a car to buying a house? So that's kind of essentially how it got started. I can remember like it was yesterday, Gerald and I kind of fought about the long laundry list of things that I wanted in this house. The house was only about $53,000. But of the $53,000 house, I had about $30,000 worth of rehab work that I wanted done to it. Gerald said, that's not going to happen. So you can go find your loan to buy the house and then come back and get your rehab loan. Needless to say, I came back about 2 weeks later. I believe Cherry Edwards was the loan officer at that time, not loan officer, but the realtor at that time. I acted as if I'd never seen a house before. So I said, Cherry, I want to see this house. She said, sure, I'll show it to you. So we came in, we offered about $5,000 less and was only looking for a roof. That was the start of today. You know, so why don't we give that a big round of applause. Thank you so much for kind of showing me the way and showing me that opportunity was there. We've since gone on and we have done just in the Sunnyside area, I want to say somewhere in the neighborhood of about 95 to 100 houses throughout the Sunnyside area. Since we have been in existence, we have done, I'm going to guess, somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 plus houses, new homes, and a whole host of remodeling. So it all kind of got started just watching other folk. And certainly, Gerald, you were instrumental in that. So I want to really thank you for all of the insights you gave me. You were one of those people that were very receptive to a newcomer in the beginning. You know, there were those that were not really receptive, but you were certainly one of the ones that helped. So I want to give another round of applause to you and your staff for doing the marketing and helping us with the marketing. I can't leave now without certainly thanking our staff, the staff of Mayberry Homes that's in the back here. Let's give them a round of applause. And he's standing back there in the back. He looked like he just showed up. He said something about my hip is hurting. So I said, what's wrong with your hip? He said, it hurt me for about 2 weeks. So, man, you just got back to work about 2 months ago. What are you doing? So Shannon is my brother, my baby brother that kind of runs things out here in the field. Now, he's actually a recipient, let's give it a round of applause, he's actually a recipient of the first round of grants that was given. He stays in the neighborhood. In fact, just a block over on Grandview. So, and for all the homeowners that have been elected to get the grant, congratulations to you. And if anything you ever need, you know we're only a phone call away. So certainly I believe there's some food there that we can kind of hang out and have a little bit to eat. And we're going to do the, Marcus waving the scissors there. And certainly, Mayor, before you get out of here, I got to give me another picture. And I'm going to put on the bottom Mayor Park and Denzel Washington. Thank you all so much.